Welcome back. Please give one more time for Tina, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tina, before the break, I was saying to my viewers at home there that we're going to be looking at areas of your qualification, other areas that you're qualified at, you know, and I know you're financial advisor as well, and more or less you work with the Nigeria Council here on Ireland. Can you talk us through part of that?
You see, all what I've been talking about earlier on before the break, I do that at my spare time as a hobby and voluntarily.
Yeah.
But I'm a senior analyst.
Yeah.
And I'm into funds. I'm an investment banker. So and I have over 8 years experience working here in the IFS, in the International Financial Services sector here in Ireland. And recently I got my graduate management in sustainable energy finance. So
that's really huge, you're really working. And Tina, before the break there, we're looking at the culture about, we have, not me yet for the moment, but like, you know, having kids and showing them their, teach them their culture, not to forget where they're coming from. What is your view on that?
Of course, my view, I mean, I'm always a cultural person. So like, I teach my kids at home how to speak my language, my native language, which is Yoruba, because I'm from Nigeria. So I'm into culture. I teach them a lot about things, the way we do things back home, how to greet the elders, how to respect the elders, because I mean, we normally go back home, you know. So or if somebody from Nigeria comes over here, or you know, and then they would know how to relate with them. It's totally different. Like we bow when you're greeting an elder.
True.
Yeah, you
true.
have to bow.
Yeah, yes. You
know?
have to go and then with your nails.
If you're a girl, you kneel down.
Yeah.
If you're a boy, you prostrate. So that is quite important. I have to let them know that. Like if my parents come over, there's a certain way that you have to greet them. And the same thing at home. If they've gone out and they're coming back, they have to bow when they're telling me, hello, mom. Hi mom, hi dad. They know that they have to do that. Or if they see my friends, I mean, they have to bow down to say hello to them as well.
That's a sign of respect to show that.
That's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
And they're not allowed to call my friends by their first names.
Okay.
Or people that are older than them.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So, you know, significantly.
So how would they relate to say if they want to call your friends?
Yeah. If they want to call my friends, is that they go auntie.
Okay.
Or they go Michael's mom.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael's mom. Say if they knew her son's name or her child's name, they would always call. Say they could say Chris's mom. Chris's mom. Oh, mom, Chris's mom is at the door. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, they wouldn't say, Mom, Mary is at the door. No, that's not going to be accepted. I mean, it's just the rules.
Yeah. That's really good.
I have laid down for them, and I expect them to follow it. And I've told them, even when you go to your friends' houses, do not call their parents by their first names unless they tell you, oh, come on, call me John, or call me Nathan, unless they ask you. If they do not ask you, always call them Mr. This, Mr. That, you know, never call them
by their name directly.
Not their first name.
Doesn't show like you really have a respect for them, you know. But do you not think some people would say, I don't want to in court to say, oh well, you're up now, so everybody's equal.
No,
you know,
that's not true. That's not true. In England, respect is high there. Even when they're greeting the Queen, everybody bows down. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
When you're talking to your teachers, you never call them by their first names. Even in schools here, you don't call the teachers by their first names. Go, Miss this, Mr. That. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
So why can't you do it to everybody else that's older than you? It's just a way, I mean, it's just how I see things anyway.
That's true. You're very right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless somebody requests that you should call them by their first names.
Then you can actually do that,
then
you know.
do that,
And Tina, since the time you've been in Ireland, you know, we don't have lots of Africans, you know, who are really involved in most of the activities that's happening here today. Compare that time and now, have you seen some kind of change in the fashion industry right now, in terms of the fashion and still pageant thing going on?
Well, I would say that the peak of it was maybe 2008 to 2010. But right now, so many pageants came up. We have so many African pageants, Some of them only did it once or twice, and they went.
They just packed up.
And they just packed up. You know, probably I don't know the people. I don't know the reasons why they packed up. You know, but all I know is that none of the pageants has been consistent. Maybe only one other one apart from our own has been consistent. You know, but I mean I can see that probably people lost interest. Because you really have to have the passion to do it. And you really have to know that it's not a money-making event.
True.
You're just there to showcase the beauty of Africans and to help these girls have a platform and to help the youth have the platform to be able to showcase themselves. I know many people who got jobs, like acting roles, performing roles, by just putting that they were involved with Miss Africa Island.
Sure, that's a good
in their CV. Once they see that, they single them out and they pick them out and say, oh yeah, oh my God, that's a good CV. Oh, what did you do at Miss Africa Island? So that kind of like gives you an edge over other people who have not been involved with something like that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Tina, look at the youth of nowadays. Like you're very more experienced working with younger people.
Yeah.
How would you rate the youth of nowadays? Do you see some equality in the youth? Do you see some seriousness there? Do you see some more eager for career line or bigger jobs?
I would say it's kind of like 50-50. You know, I can't really say that that the youths are not doing well. Some of the youths are exceptional. You know, and I would say you can see some of them in universities, in colleges, studying medicine, law. You know. And they're really putting in efforts. But you see some of the youths, they're just roaming the streets without giving a hoot about it because they know that the government is there to support them. Either they work or they don't work. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's kind of like 50-50.
Right.
But I think we as individuals can do more because they need guidance. The parents need to do more. Some of them are here without their parents. They are here on their own. But whoever is their guardian should guide them.
The right way.
The right way. Which would you prefer? To be on the dole, 188 euros a week?
And prefer to work?
Or if you're working, minimum 500 a week. Because as a graduate, you're nearly sure that you'll be on like 24,000 per annum. So if you're on 24,000 per annum as a graduate, and that's even the minimum. And I mean, that works out to be 500 every week compared to 188. So.
Wow. Now, Tina, before we let you go, if people want to be part of your show and want to support Miss Africa Island, you know, they can always go to your website.
They can go to our website, www.missafricaisland.com or www.treaties.co or our Facebook pages, African Queen Island, Miss Africa Island.
Tina, before you go, what about Treaties? How is she? It's a long time I've seen her as well. You're a very good friend. They used to work with you back in the days.
Who's that?
What's her name? Is it Tris or Tris?
Pamela?
Yeah.
Pamela?
Yeah.
Pamela's fine.
She's good.
She's good. Yeah.
Please, before we go, thank you very much for coming on the show. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much.
Please give it up one more time for Tina, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we've finally come to the end of the show today, and thank you to my very special guest on the show. Tina is a very good friend of mine, and to our viewers at home, I hope you've learned something from today's topic, and I want to say a big thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook, also on our website at www.grequestra.com. If you have any topic or you have anything you'd like to share with us, feel free to do so. Otherwise, every week, join us on same show, same host, on the best weekend for you. So take care and bye for now. God bless. Thank you.
That wasn't so hard.
Thank you.
That wasn't bad at all.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm used to being